Most people who are into cars at least have a soft spot for Alfa Romeo. Because although Alfa may make cars that occasionally fall to bits and sometimes even fall off the road because they don't handle properly, they also make cars that are beautiful. And if you don't believe me, get a load of this. This, just in case you were wondering and didn't know, is the Alfa 8C Competizione, and it's important for a whole bunch of reasons. One, it's the first rear-wheel drive Alfa since the 75 of 1562. Two, there are only 500 in existence, so it's a pretty rare, special beast. Three, we've got one here and now, which means I cannot resist going for a pedal. The engine of the Alfa 8C is a 4.7 litre V8 with 444 horsepower and 347 pounds-feet of torque. Basically the same engine as you get in the Maserati Quattroporte, the Gran Turismo S and, whisper it, the Ferrari California. Not that Ferrari will admit as much. The gearbox is also from the Maserati stable and it's a 6-speed paddle shift. The chassis, once again, it's a Quattroporte item and it's been shortened for the 8C, possibly making it a little bit more edgy on the limit. Price, €160,000 if you can get one. Real world price for these things, given how rare they are, is near 180 to 200,000 pounds. Cabin is entirely bespoke in design and, like all Alfas, looks good, smells fantastic, but creaks a bit like an old galleon. Nice though. Unfortunately, this being an Alfa Romeo, the list of flaws is long and not very marvellous. I'm not really sure where to start. Well, let's start with the pedals. The brake pedal is positioned right under my left foot so that you have absolutely no option but to left foot brake rather than right foot brake. The price, did I tell you about the price? The dials, they're not great either really. I can't really see what's going on down there. They're not very clear. The steering isn't very good either. It understeers if you drive it medium, and it understeers a lot. The gearbox, it's another flappy paddle job, and to be quite honest, it's one of the worst flappy paddle jobs I think I've ever come across. There are only 40 of them coming to the UK, so that ain't great either. But you know what? You can go on and on and on about the faults that this car has, and I don't care one bit. Because this thing has more charm in its left-hand indicator stalk than a whole car park full of uber powerful Uber saloons from Germany. And that is why I absolutely love it. It is flawed, but it is brilliant. Do you know what the absolute best thing is about this car? It's this. Listen.